Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to edit your or add your details to add your branding to the bottom of the leaflets. So if you have the branding upgrade, this is what you need to do. So you will end up on the My Account page. When you log in, this is where you will end up, and if you ever need to get back there, you just click that My Account link up there. And then you need to go to My Account Details under the My Account Administration panel. And you'll see there are 4 tabs under here. This is where you can change your email address, create new passwords, change your postal address if for the journal by clicking on that tab. And we are going to go to the Branding Details tab for now because that's what's relevant to us. So you will have here a choose file. So this is where you upload your logo. Now your logo needs to be the optimum size, as in the best fit possible, is 740 pixels wide by 300 pixels high. Now it's very rare that you'll be able to hit that exactly, but the ideal thing is that you get as close to this 740 pixels wide, and I've done some other videos on how to resize or rescale your image in order to try and get as close to that as possible. And remember, it's optimal to have a small border around the edge of it, just a 10 pixel border. And again, I've done some videos showing you how to do that. If you have a square logo, then it does appear much smaller. Let me just show you what I mean by that. So let's go and find a logo that is, let's have a look, hang on quickly. I think I may find, so here's a square logo, and let's pop that in. Now our system will try and resize it to fit best. I'm going to just change the footer background to white, and let's just change the text to keep it simple to black. So white is 6 Fs with a hashtag at the beginning, and black text is, or black is 6 zeros, and we're going to make the PDF icon style black. So that's the icons that you will see. And now let's just go and refresh the bottom of this leaflet and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so as you can see, a square image is obviously limited because we have a height limitation here. We have to fix this because it's printing out as a PDF. We have to keep that format very static, because obviously PDF is something that anyone can, it will reproduce consistently across any kind of printer or in any format. So all the margins, everything is set correctly. So you will see that square is fine, it works, but obviously it would be better if it was wider and not quite as tall. So let me show you another logo just to show you the difference between that. So we're going to remove that logo, and let's go back to the branding tab, and we're going to choose another logo. And I'm going to choose one that I have set to 740 by 300. So when I originally got that logo, it came in at 725 by 267, so it's not exactly right. So what I did was I uploaded it to Lunapic, and I've done a separate video showing you how to do this, and I set that width, the pixel width, to 740 exactly. We actually also added a little bit of a border around here because it's you do need to have a little bit of a border just so that it all sits nicely in the banner. So I uploaded this onto Lunapic, I changed this to 740. I think by default that then matched to exactly 740 by 300, but that was accident rather than design. And then let's upload that and let me show you how much better that looks. So we'll click update, and you can reformat it to either 300 pixels high or the 740 wide, but if you do the 740 wide, you know it's going to be as wide as it can be, and the height is really kind of less important when you've got a landscape image like this. So let's refresh that, and you can see that that's much more optimally set for that area, so it takes up kind of the most amount of space that it can do. So that is the logo upload. Now some little things that you can fiddle around with in terms of the settings. So you put your company name in here, obviously. Now there's one thing I should warn you here, that if any of these fields exceed 32 characters, including spaces, you will lose a field. So basically what that means is if I put lots of Co-Kinetics, let's just copy and paste that and I can show you what that means. Okay, I don't know how many characters that is, but let's click update. And what that means is you can't get 32 characters in the space where we've got 2 columns. Scroll down. Can't seem to scroll down. Right, so, okay, so you can see here that we can't fit those. We've got basically 2 columns, 2 by 2 columns under normal circumstances. But if any of these fields are long, then we have to lose 1 column and turn it into a 3 line format rather than 2 by 2. So that's just something that you should be aware of. And what you need to do is it will default to these, which is the company name, the telephone, and the website address, and it will drop out email by default. So if you desperately want email to be on there, then you need to delete one of these other fields like the company name, the telephone, or the website URL, and then it will put your email in. So you just need to pick basically 3 fields that you want in there. So that's just one thing that you need to be aware of. What else can we do in here? I will take that out for now, and go back to the Co-Kinetic and just so you can see quickly what that would be like as 4 columns, or as 2 columns, 2 by 2. Okay, so let's scroll down here in a minute. Seems to be, my machine is quaking. It's been too busy. So there we go. That's what I mean by the 2 by 2. So everything fits in nicely, and these are actually hyperlinked. So if you click on them, people can go to them. So if everything is short, then all is well and good. Otherwise, you'll be changed to those 3 lines. So some other things that you can do in here, you can change the background, which I won't do at the moment because this is not a transparent logo, so it will look a bit odd. But the background colour is the background colour behind here. So I have on my one, I will show you in a minute, I turn this all into black and I upload a transparent logo, and that looks quite striking. So you can have, if you've got a secondary colour, or a background colour on your website, for example, you could use that behind here, especially if it goes nicely with your logo. Other options that you can change here is the footer text colour. So for example, and I've shown you how to pick colours, I'm going to pick the purple out of this logo, if I can get to it. It's a bit small, but okay, so this is a colour picker, and I've done another video showing you how you get colours out of logos, how you find this hex code. So I'm going to change the text colour to that purple, to match that purple, and I'm going to click save or update and then refresh this, and you will see that when it renders that's turned purple. So that's quite a nice way of just adding a little bit, something a little bit different to your logo. Equally, we could have chosen the orange. So let's just use my little colour picker tool again. Oh, I think I can just grab it. So we could put that orange in that space, click update, and we will get orange text in there. So it's just a nice little way of adding something a little bit more subtle and a little bit more colourful and unusual. Unfortunately, we can only recolour these icons as either black or white. And what else shall I show you? I will show you very quickly how I'm going to change this logo and just try and find my Co-Kinetic logo, which I'm not sure if I can. So I don't know where that is. There we go, white on black, no strap. Now this is a very large file, so this might, I'm hoping my site will resize it for us. Let's click update and see if it uploads it. Sometimes it does, most of the time it will, yep, so it has in that case, it's resized it automatically for us. But as I say, you can also use LunaPick to do that for you if you would like to, if it's not appearing exactly as you think it should be. So let's very quickly refresh that just to show you, because quite a large part of my logo is white, you'll see it's disappeared behind here. So what we're going to do about that is we're going to make the background colour black. and black, as I mentioned, is 6 zeros. How many have we got there? Another 0. And click update, and you will now see what that looks like as a black background. We've lost the PDF, the little icon, PDF icons here, so all we need to do in order to fix that is toggle that to white so that those little icons show as white. And there we go, so they've now popped back up again. There's a couple of other options I could do with this. I could make this text white, or I could make it blue to match my logo. Let's have a quick look, see what that looks like. Difficult thing here is finding a consistent bit of colour. Let's use that, and I'm going to go and paste that hex code into this footer text colour, making sure that I've got that hash sign there, and you will see it's changed to the little blue in that box, so you can just see you've got the right colour. And let's refresh, and that will give us, when I can scroll down there, there we go. It doesn't seem to let me do that. There we go. So there you can see we've got the blue as well. So hopefully that's shown you a few little tricks of how you can make things look nice and fit your logo and just jazz it up a little bit. And if you have any problems at all, obviously jump on the chat icon if you're having problems with your logo, and one of us will jump in and help you out. Okay, cool.